Okay, I'm going to teach y'all how to make an omelet because I realize a lot of you guys don't know how to do these things. That's okay. It's really not that complicated. This is called a spatula. You're going to want that, okay? You're going to need one of these. Now, I have an electric stovetop. It's not gas. That's fine. Go to a medium-ish heat. Medium is right here if you look. We're going to a little bit under that, okay? Now, we're going to take our butter, and I like to use grass-fed butter. Always use the highest quality ingredients that you can afford. Don't worry if you can't afford grass-fed butter, even though it's not that expensive. Get a Costco membership. You'll save a lot of money. I promise you that. Hold on. Let's fix this. Put this here. So I'm going to show you the butter, then we'll show you it in the pan. Look. This is about how much butter I'm going to use. I'm going back into ketosis, so I'm going to be running on fat. Plus, this is almost gone. I might as well just finish it. So I'll show you what that looks like in the pan. The reason we're starting with this step is because, watch, when we're cutting up the stuff we want to put in our omelet, everything needs to be hot before we can put it in. So now we'll take a look in the pan here. See what that looks like? So we're going to let that melt down. Clean up as you go, dude. It makes things way easier. I just cleaned the whole kitchen, so it's a lot cleaner than it was in the last video we did in the kitchen. But get this butter melting down. Okay, that's actually a lot of butter. I normally would use a little bit less, but that's okay because, here, I'll show you with the chopping board here. Let's just back this up a little bit.
There's a reason for that. Because your husband's not perfect and you can find a lot of reasons that you'd like
that's
to power. Right?
John MacArthur in the background there.
A woman's high calling is to save herself from the stigma of her fall. She led the race into sin by being deceived.
Okay, so let's go over what we're going to put in here.
How does she reverse that?
So if you saw the pizza video I did, I had onion and red pepper left over from that. Let's put it in the omelet. Another thing, I grilled, and I should have done the video on that, but I didn't. I grilled Polish dogs yesterday, so I had some leftovers. Let's put that in the omelet. So here's what we're doing first. We'll take our onion.
Married, there's the gift of singleness. Paul talks about in 1 Corinthians 7. And sometimes
we're going to take our onion, and we're going to cut it up for our omelet. So, and I'll show you how to do an onion sometime. It's not that hard. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making horizontal cuts. Try to keep it all together if you can. And then you're going to take that. And look, the way onions are naturally, it's just going to go right into pieces from that, okay? Do not cut yourself. Be careful. And we're going to do a quick kitty interlude because here's my sidekick, Bear. Bear, say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Bear. He's a sweet boy, huh? Yeah, he's a sweet bear. That's Bear. He's a good boy. I just came home from driving Uber, so he's excited to see me. And he's going to get breakfast in like an hour. Hi, Bear. Okay, so as you can see, the onion's now cut into pieces. See that? And we're going to do the red pepper now. So we're going to cut it again horizontally. And then you can cut it in whatever size pieces you want. I'm just going to go with these. I don't mind these at all. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to do a lot of Polish dogs in mine. But I'll probably be good with just 2. So I'm going to cut these just like this. But I'm not going to add those until after I get the veggies to where I want them. Because those really just need to be reheated. They've already been cooked. Just be really careful not to cut yourself, guys. That's super important. Don't cut yourself. You'll be going from cooking food to the emergency room if you need stitches. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, so as you can see, we got these where we want them. Now let's go back to our butter. That's why we started with our butter, if you remember. So here we go. We're bringing the cutting board over here. And I have a 6 set up for this. So you can see what we're doing. Hold on. Oh man, I don't have enough stuff in here right now. It is what it is, though. We'll just go like this. Can we see from here? Yeah, it looks like we can. Okay, good. Okay, so here's our butter. And as you can see, it's been melted down now. That's good. Now, it's not like the temperature I want it yet. It'll start bubbling a little. So the thing about butter that you have to be careful with is you can't do it too hot or you ruin the butter, you'll burn it. We don't want to burn the butter. You need to find that sweet spot where it gets nice and hot, but you're not burning it, okay? It'll turn like a dark brown, and then it'll turn like a blackish. You don't want to do that to it. It'll ruin everything. And you don't need to be that hot. This stuff's going to cook just fine. So, we're going to add whatever we want in our omelet we're adding, okay? Now, I'm going to show you the way to do this efficiently, because I like to be efficient myself. And I'm just going to cut up this last sausage, because I will... Dude, this is... These are 100% grass-fed Polish dogs from Costco. They're not that expensive, dude. I'm going to cut this one up, too, real quick for us. Because I don't mind it being extra meaty, dude. I'm a hungry boy. I just got done with an Uber shift. I'm a hungry bear. Just like my bear. He's hungry, too. Okay, so we got that cut up, and we're just going to get those vegetables in the butter. That's all heating up still. It's fine. Most of the time you don't put those in until it's ready, but it's totally fine. So now here's what we're going to do. Get yourself a bowl. So I got bowls right here. And I'm going to do a 5-er. I'm going to do a 5-egg omelet. Because I'm hungry. So, get your eggs. Costco also has a great deal on eggs. Now they just got the brown ones back in, but I got to use these ones because I got them first. So I'm going to blow these out. And I'm just going to go through eggs. Now that I'm going back into ketosis, I'm going to be eating a lot of eggs. Don't listen to what people tell you about fat. It's carbs you need to worry about, okay? So, we got our eggs here. And we're just going to start cracking them into the bowl. Do not get eggshell in the bowl. If you get eggshell in the bowl, you're going to need to remove it because you don't want to be eating eggshells. They're gross. I just got eggshell in the bowl. What am I doing? I'm removing it now. You'll get good at it as you make more and more eggs. You'll get good at getting the eggshell out. Look, that fell in the bowl. I don't want that in there. And that has to do with the way you crack it. If you crack it wrong, you're going to get eggshell in there. And sometimes the eggshell is really annoying to get out, and it's tricky. So just get good at it by practicing. The thing is, you want to get your finger on it, and then you can pull it right out. See? Now I'm giving you a live demo of how to get eggshell out. Okay, great. So, and we're going to do 5 eggs, so we've done 2 so far. It's how you crack it that determines whether or not you're going to get eggshell in there. Just get good at it, dude. It's just practice, dude. And then I did it again. And bleached eggs are easier to get the eggshell in, because I'm pretty sure the bleaching process makes the egg weaker. I notice this doesn't happen as much when I use the non-bleached. Okay, there's 5 eggs. And then let's see how many eggs we have left here. 1, 2, 3... Hold on, I'm just going to throw these in the trash. Apparently in the Corinthian society, because there was so much confusion about that. Hi, dear. My cat's just watching me. Okay, we got 4 eggs left. So I'll use those next time. We're going back in the fridge. And at this point, if you need to stir your veggies, go ahead and stir them. Mine are still fine. I'll show you those in a second. Now get your tool out.
You may have dressed like a woman. You may have manifested feminine symbols. Or you may have been part of a woman's liberation.
So
there were many of them in Rome.
We're just going to mix the eggs together for this because we're making an omelet. And we're adding air right now at the same time. That's going to make them nice and airy.
Paul is just saying, look, as a believer, you need to make
sure we're just combining everything together right now. As far as the egg goes, the yolk got broken open and it's being combined with the egg white. And you want to get it really good, dude. Don't play. This is an important part of the process.
A man with a head covering was effeminate. A woman without a head covering was masculine. Symbols are important. Our culture has popularized fashions that blur those lines. When you go shopping, guys, go to the men's department. And if you can't tell whether you're in the men's department or not, go somewhere else.
Yeah, get out of there. That's what I was gonna say.
Ladies, go to the ladies' department. A place for transvestism, cross-dressing, gender confusion. When a woman dressed in socially female style.
Okay, so the veggies are starting to heat up. So let's take our eggs that we've just mixed up over to here. And then let's set the camera over here so you can see what we're doing. So, see how these are heating up now? We're going to stir them. Okay, that smells good too. I wish I had some jalapenos to add in here. But I don't right now. So, that's getting nice. So we're going to add our meat. And this is just going to be a super meaty one because I don't mind. That's yummy. And pink salt what you're going to get them. Get your cheese. There. You're going to get your breakfast. So we're going to do, this is a shredded cheddar jack cheese. So it's a combo. Get that out, get it ready. You're going to need that in a second. Go back to your eggs. Make sure they're nice and mixed up and you're adding air to them as well. We want some air in them, okay? Okay. Now we're going to stir this. Let this heat up too. You just add it. If you just added in some meat that's cold like I did, or let's say it's room temp, let it heat up a little bit. And cheese. Oh, keep your hands clean. Hi, Mr. Bear. Okay, well, while this heats up, sometimes you do these shots and they're out of focus. While this is heating up, we're going to give Binks his breakfast, because this is our breakfast. It's cooking still a little bit here. Got it on like a medium-ish heat. There's our egg. Let's go see Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear! Hi! Hi, Mr. Bear. Hi. If you touch your kitty, you've got to wash your hands. Hi, Mr. Bear. Okay, let's see if Mr. Bear will do some tricks for us so he can have his breakfast. Come here. Look out. You're silly. Here's his bowl. I'm going to get his food. Oops. Mr. Bear, come here. Hi. So we're going to get him his food. So I don't want to overfeed him because he's a big boy. So I'm going to do like half a, what is this? Half of one of these measurements. I forgot what, I think it's a quarter of a cup. Half of a quarter of a cup of that. And then what does he get, huh? He's going to get, this is this New Zealand. He loves this stuff. He's a bougie Mr. Bear. So he's going to get this. And I'm running low on this. I had to special order this for him last time. Hold on a sec. We're going to put this in here. He only has a little bit of this left, so I'm just going to put like a handful in. And then, this is Mr. Bear's favorite. Freeze-dried, grain-free salmon. Mr. Bear loves this. So we're going to add this into his bowl. And he loves that, huh? Yeah, he does, huh? Yeah, Mr. Berry. He smells that. He loves it. Cats actually have a really good sense of smell and hearing. It's almost equal to dogs. And I'm pretty sure they have better vision, so I'd rather be a cat. But I'd rather be God's boy Josh. Okay, so now, come here, Mr. Bear. We've got his food. Come here. Binks, come. Binks, come. He's going to be a little punk, but Binks, come. Come here. Binks, I got food on the stove. Come here. Binks, come. Binks. Binks, come here. Come here. Binks, come. Cats are really hard to train too. They're punks. Come here. Come here. Binks, come here. Come here. Here. Binks, come here. Come here. Binks, come here. He's being really cuddly right now. Come here. Come here. Come here. Binks, sit. Sit. Shake. Binks, shake. Good boy, he's shaking right now. Binks, other paw. Other paw. Binks, other paw. Other paw. Binks, other paw. Shake. Good boy. There he goes. He shakes with that one. Binks, up. 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 Good boy. Alright, so he did his tricks. So now he gets to eat his num-nums. That's a good bear. That's a good boy. So Binks is now eating his brekkie. Hi, bear. That yummy? Is that yummy? Good boy. Okay, now let's go back to our omelet. And I can hear that sizzling, so it's been getting nice and hot. You see the onions are caramelizing a little bit now. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Keep your hands clean, don't be gross. Especially if you handle your cat. Good boy. Okay. So this is an important step in the process. Get those mixed around a little bit. And then just make sure your eggs are nice and mixed up to the way you like them. The more you make these omelets, the more you'll see. And this is the same way I would do a scramble too. Almost identical here. You can turn this into a scramble. It doesn't have to be an omelet. This will be like a scrambly omelet, honestly. The way we've added so much meat, it's going to be hard to flip it. But there you go. And then, as someone who makes a lot of eggs, here's a pro tip. And get all your egg in there. And the way I like my eggs textured, I add cheese right here. Watch what I do. So I actually add some cheese right here on this step. Right on top of that raw egg. And not too much, but not too little. Depends on how much you like cheese, but I like cheese a lot. Okay, so that's cool with me. And now, we're going to let those eggs cook for a little bit. So you're just chilling. And it is going to be so good, y'all. Oh, and let's talk about hot sauce. I'll give you a couple of my favorites. This is like a standard pace. Okay, that's good. That's not bad. But I don't normally prefer it. Here's my favorites. I'll show you my very favorite first. This is called truffle hot sauce. You can get it at Costco if your Costco has it. Otherwise, it's really expensive if they don't have it at Costco. If it's at Costco, it's still expensive, dude. One of these is like $5.50. But, dude, I'm telling you, this is fire. Personally, I just stocked up on these because when I do find them at my Costco, I buy the crap out of them, dude. Because it's just that good. So I've actually stockpiled a little bit of this stuff. Because one time I went to Costco, they didn't have it, dude. I'm not going to go without my truffle hot sauce. Another super fire hot sauce. This stuff, dude, is good. This is really good on eggs. So any of these will do. But I'm going to go with the truffle probably. And I might do a little bit of this too because it's fire. And another kind of must-have in my opinion. Especially if you're on keto like me. Oh, dude, I got to throw those hot sauces away. If you're on keto like me, you get a big old tub of sour cream like this for $5 at Costco. You can't beat that. Okay? So now you see where our egg's at? Check this out. So you're going to feel the side, and it's going to be movable. See how the whole egg is moving? So what we want to do at this point is we want to get that cheese that we put on the other side. So, and don't worry, the egg will reform. Egg is a, what's it called? When used, there's a name for it. But as you can see, there's a lot of meat in here, so it's actually hard to turn our egg. So you want to make sure you've gotten all the cheese parts on the other side, okay? Once you've done that, add some more cheese to this side. Smells good. And don't spill on your burner or it's gross.
Paul anticipates the only possible defense of women preachers. One, you have literally Trump God. You're getting private revelation.
And you don't need too much cheese, but make sure you put enough. And it's up to you on what you like. That's the cool thing about cooking. When you start getting good at it, you can figure out what you like. Okay, so this is a Kinder's blend right here. This is from I'll show you my seasonings later. But this is basically just salt, pepper, and garlic. That's it. So I'm going to add a little bit of that. That's good. Add some nice flavor. Then I'm going to add some fresh ground black. This is actually a mixture of peppers. So I'm going to add some fresh ground pepper. And then what I'm going to do is, I have some pink Himalayan salt right here. My girl got me this. It's my little salt container. So as you can see, there's pink Himalayan salt in there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. And don't overcook your eggs, y'all. So give them another flip. So now where you put your new cheese, watch what happens. See how it's solidifying now? And this is going to be more of a scramble because there's so much meat in there. It's just going to be so hard to actually flip the whole thing at once. But you see how it's coming along now? And that cheese is getting oozy. It's nice, dude. And the cheese is a good marker too for where you haven't flipped yet. You'll see it. Okay, see how that's coming along now? Perfect. And then you can add a little more cheese at this point, but I pretty much say you're good. I'm just gonna, and then we're good with the cheese, so we're gonna put it away. It's easier to keep clean as you go, as opposed to cleaning up at the end. Nightmare. And then on this side, and keep the seasonings light, y'all. Keep them light. Don't go too heavy on your seasonings. You can always add more later. Plus, remember, we're gonna put hot sauce and sour cream on this. So there you go. And then a little bit of pink Himalayan salt on this side. And then a little bit of the pepper on this side. And don't overcook it, because you don't need to do that. So here we go. See that? Here's your plate. Go right onto your plate. Okay, don't burn yourself. Turn your stove top off. Okay, we'll come over here now for the ending. So as you can see, that's fire. And then we're going to get our sour cream. And we're going to get a fork. So we do have all this equipment available to us. And this stuff is fire, dude. But this stuff's my favorite. So mix your sour cream up. If it has moisture, add it back in. Do not dump that. That's important stuff, dude. Get your sour cream nice and mixed up. Get it nice and creamy. And get a nice dollop of that sour cream. I like to put mine right in the middle. You can do whatever you want. You can put as much as you want, as little as you want. It's up to you. Down with the sour cream. And if you're making this for your, let's say you're making this for your girl, or you're a girl making it for your man, dude, these are spicy pickles. They're fire. See, you can put those in the middle of the sour cream like that. And if you had them, if you like them, these are artichoke hearts right here. Go ahead and grab one of those. And put that right in the middle of the sour cream too, dude. It's fire. When you show up with that, they go, oh, what is that? There's something in there. Yum. And it is good, dude. It's crunchy. Good for the digestive system as well. And if you're not into it, you're not into it. That's fine. You don't have to do it. Okay, now let's get this up. Ooh, this stuff's good. Make sure if you're going to use this stuff, mix it up. Okay? Get a spoon.
Pastor John, my name is
and I just want a taste of it, because I'm probably going to go with the truffle hot sauce for mine. But I do want to get a taste of it like that. So here we go. I got sour cream on my fork right now. Ooh. So this is like a Polish sausage, onion, red pepper. You could do whatever you want, y'all. Whatever you want in there. Check this out. Ooh, it's hot.
Well, there are
Perfect.
passages that immediately come to mind, Nate.
That's good hot sauce. Okay, so
Watershed passage on that subject is in Matthew 13, the parable of the soils.
don't overcook your eggs, y'all.
Telling the story about the
You'll get good at this as you go. I've been doing this for a long time.
on hard ground.
But
Some fell on
here's that pickle.
rocky ground.
Real
Some
good.
fell
And
on
then what I like to do is
thorns
I take my truffle hot sauce
and some fell on good ground. You have
and I load it up,
6
dude.
responses.
I ain't
Three of
playing.
them are
I love
three
this stuff.
different
This
kinds
stuff's
of
so good.
ground, 30, 60, and 100-fold. The other 3
And then
are
you don't have to do this. If you don't like hot sauce, don't add.
the
Do whatever you like.
on soil.
The cool part about cooking, it's an expression of you.
The hard
And praise the Lord, yo, because that's how I got this food. So then you can just dip it into your sour cream like that.
It's as if Satan just snatches away the truth before it can penetrate it.
And then here's my artichoke heart.
Then you have 2 kinds of soils where the word goes into the ground and something comes up but it never bears fruit. So the Lord acknowledges that there will be people who are completely
That's how you make an omelette.
to the gospel and will have no
And
response at all.
if I
Also
excuse me, that's
acknowledges
spicy.
and to be expected
Oh,
as
man, that's
instructed
spicy.
his disciples, that there will be people who have an
Ooh.
immediate response to the gospel.
If I wasn't
To say,
recorded,
tribulation or
that would have been
trouble,
even faster.
the price is too
So-
high, or the riches of this world, the cares of this world.
It's totally up to you what you want to put in there. That is spicy. That artichoke got me, okay.
We know from the lips of our Lord that there are going to be
So, I'm going to eat this up.
initial responses
Y'all have a great day.
and not
That's how you make one of my omelets or scrambles.
We also know
Could be a scramble.
that
Doesn't have to be an
there are
omelet.
people who can make a superficial
So good. Look at
response
that.
to
Ooh,
Christ.
it's oozy.
And it can go on
Cheesy.
for a very long time because our Lord says in that same chapter that there will be